Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Thank you all for coming. Supervisor Bach is excused tonight. And the first item on our agenda for the work session is the ODA at 1432 Emory Road. And I believe Mr. Debo is here if you want to come up. I'll just start with the planning board approved everything on this with the stipulation that the short environmental assessment form was filled out, and that is attached, as I think everyone has seen. So anything you'd like to add?
No,
Scott?
sir.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
Anyone from the board have any comments?
I don't see an issue. The neighbor has no issue. You're not going to create a water issue. So it's back there. You're just a victim of nuku zoning since you built your house. And I personally don't see any issues with it.
Yeah, and I'd like to take what Councilman McCann just said there is it was great to add that drainage, how you put that right in the, because that is one of the biggest problems with ODAs is drainage. So thank you for that. But if everybody's good with that, we'll put it right on the agenda. It is on the agenda. We'll vote on it. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry to go so hard on you.
That's why there's a barrier here.
Oh, yeah.
You're the pit bull.
Next is the out of district water service. This is a new single family for a building for Scott People. I don't know. We really have too much to add. It's pretty well set and just exactly what they do. We do have an agreement in the back that needs to be signed. But anybody during the meeting, I'll read that now there for us, but anybody have any questions or problems or issues or thoughts?
No.
Okay. Next is the local law. It's the sunset clause. Rod, is there anything you want to say about this sunset clause? No. Overall, the basic water. Okay. Thank you. All right. Anybody else? Luke, anything you want to add?
Just thanks to Rod for pushing it forward. I know we didn't go as quickly as you would have liked, but I'm glad where we got to. So thank you for being proactive and pushing that forward.
Okay. Next, we have a request from Liz DeViso to hire a part-time parks laborer. Dave, you want to enlighten us?
Yeah, what this is Mark Jameric's the groundskeeper for the Arsenals, and he's over there working every day already with all the striping and all the preparation for the games. So he approached us just to see if there's those time of years where we just can't keep up, if he could just help out. So he'd only be working maybe 5 hours a week, only during our busy time. So it's just more to just have an extra set of hands there. And he'd be just exclusively basically doing the work for the Arsenals, make sure that they're in good shape. So I think it's a good pickup.
Okay. 5 hours.
He doesn't want to work a lot, but it would be nice during.
Another set of hands.
Yeah, just when you get into the peak season, you're mowing twice a week over there, just to help. It helps them too. So
Sure.
I think it's a good move.
And Dave, you have it as a part-time, but not part-time seasonal. So is it expected that he might be out there part-time 30, 40, 50 weeks a year?
I guess I didn't even think about that. You're right. No, don't plan on using them more than the 5-month rule. Well, actually, yeah, if you go April, yeah, it could be a problem, so being part-time just means that you don't work over 39 hours. RPT, or
Is it 36 or 39?
39.
19 and a half, because this is just part-time. It's not RPT.
Oh,
just
it's not
part-time.
RPT. Okay. Yeah, well, then that's fine. You won't be able to work more than 19 hours. Then is that what it is?
19 and a half.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I get confused with all the seasonal RPT, PT.
So year round or just when the grass is growing, it needs to be striped?
Well, that's more than 5 months, so you couldn't really make them seasonal.
No, I'm just wondering, is he not going to work in the winter?
No. Just, believe it or not, probably in like 3 or 4 weeks, we're going to be busy over there. So, so I'd say probably from middle of April till, sometimes right till November, you could have a lot going on over there. And also too, he did offer too, another benefit is for like our special events on weekends to save on overtime. He'd be willing to help out with the crossing guard and the traffic control over there too. And we brought up the Borderlands, the Polo. So it's just could be another good set of hands. So
Sure.
I don't see using them very much, but nice to have another good person.
Okay. Everybody good? All right. We'll move right into the regular meeting. Public hearings, we have none. Could I have a motion to approve the 2/27/23 work session and meeting minutes?
So moved.
Motion by Jim. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Joe. Any comments or discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next on,
We don't mention enough, but I looked at a couple other towns' minutes and Martha does a great job. It really is so much easier to look at ours than others. So the fact that we don't ever have comments is not because we're not looking at them, but because we appreciate what you're doing and it's top notch.
as you all know that don't always hear so good. There
Yes.
many times I go back to the minutes to see it, just exactly
Yeah.
what that was said. So,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
Next is audience one. It's an opportunity for anybody to address the board on items on the agenda. Does anybody want to come forward and do that? Elizabeth, is there anyone online? No. Okay. Well, we'll move on to unfinished business. First is the ODA on Emery Road. Can I have a motion to approve the proposed open development area at 1432 Emery Road as presented with the application provided with the short assessment form attached?
So moved.
Motion by Joe. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Luke. Any comments or discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Didn't take him long to leave.
Jeez.
Next is the out of district water service. This we have already discussed, so could I have a motion to approve the out of service water district for Scott and Dina Diebold at 707-7007 Center Street in West Falls?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Jim. Can I have a second by Luke? Any comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Under new business, I'd like to set a public hearing. Can I have a motion to set a public hearing that will be held at the town board, the town of Aurora, on the 27th day of March, 2023 at 7 p.m. at the Aurora Municipal Center, 575 Oakwood Avenue, East Aurora, New York, in which hearing parties and interested citizens shall have the opportunity to be heard on the adoption of a local law of the town of Aurora for the year 2023 to amend chapter 116, article 9, section 116-91 of the codes of the town of Aurora, adding a sunset clause to decisions made by the zoning board of appeals. All interested parties are entitled to be heard upon that. The said proposed local law at such public hearing. Copies of said proposed local law are available for review at the offices of the town clerk during normal business hours. Can I have a motion to set that public hearing?
So moved.
Motion by Jim. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Joe. Any comments or discussion? You know, I think before we approve that, I think I'll just read the no. Any comments or discussion? None? All in favor? Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried. Next is a request from Liz DeViso to approve the hiring of Mark Gamerick as a part-time parks laborer. He resides at 1865 Reading Road, West Falls. He will be starting at $17 an hour. Can I have that motion?
So moved.
Motion by Joe, second.
Oh, second.
Second by Jim. Any comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And next is another request from Liz DeViso. Can I have a motion to approve Highway Superintendent Dave Gunner to attend the 44th Annual Technical Training Workshop and an exhibition from 5/22/23 to 5/24/23 in Lake Placid, New York. The hotel room rate is $129 per month. The registration fee is $340. The expense will be paid out of account ZP 8310.404. That's changed from the account line has changed from what was previously posted, but the proper line to take this out of is that line that was just read.
What account is that? Is it account A?
Account ZP.
What's the account?
It's our travel for water
Okay, there
budget.
you go.
She
That's
made a
it.
mistake.
All
She
right.
put it under it's what we budgeted for this.
Can I have that motion?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Jim. Any comments or discussion?
Okay.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
Thanks for being our water guy.
Just to say, any high school students today who are here, this is like the best meeting to pick.
Yeah, you guys.
This meeting in the history of meetings right now.
And this is when we invite him up to the mic, right? Or is that?
Right, yeah, we have enough time to hear from you, sure.
You got to speak, right?
Yeah, for the signature.
Oh, signature.
Under communications and reports, for the February 2023 reports, I have the town clerk, the town clerk tax report, town clerk water report, the senior center report, recreation report, East Aurora Police Department report, and the supervisor's report. And we also have some thank you letters from the West Falls Community Library, which I'd just like to read real quickly, because we have a little time. Dear Town of Aurora Supervisor and Board members, we here at the West Falls Colden Library are so very grateful for your continued support to our very special and charming library. This community benefits greatly from the careful maintenance and attention you provide to us. We are able to continue our programs for adults and children throughout the year solely from donations and also without the support from the county library system. Our new flooring is just beautiful, and Mike and his crew have done an outstanding job in every facet of this project. Your go-ahead with this much-needed project has made us all very happy. As an all-volunteer library, we thank you so much for approving this project and invite you to come and see it. And it's signed by all the officers and the board of the West Falls Community Library. So, and it really did turn out great. And I want to thank you too, Dave, for
Today, it's about 90% done. It looks amazing. So
Yeah. yeah, it really made it look.
A lot of work
fluid.
too. So
Yeah,
about 1 million cuts and
And we also have a letter from Paul Felich. Paul is the outgoing part-time assistant code enforcement officer and is Dear Jim and Town Board. I would like to take this time to thank you and the town board for giving me the opportunity to serve the town of Aurora and the village of East Aurora as a code enforcement officer / building inspector. It's been an honor and a privilege to serve the residents of our great community. And I don't know, Liz, if you'd like to just say anything about Paul. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he he was super eager to learn, was super helpful, was great with the community, and really enjoyed his time, and we really enjoy having him in the office. He still will be filling in periodically throughout the rest of the year when Rich has training. So we're looking forward to seeing his face again in town hall. But we're really grateful for his time in the office. That pretty much sums Paul up right there in that letter.
Yep. Thank you, Liz. Next is business from the board members, and we'll start with Councilman Waschinsky.
Yeah, I don't think not much tonight. Code Red launched, which was good. So we had about a 35% success rate, and then we've had people signing up slowly after that. So we can launch that, I think, on Facebook on our emergency management page. The village is getting set up, and I know Chief Krieger is going to be doing training, I think, some point soon with the lieutenants. And Maureen is going through training. So then we'll do a similar text and call for the village. And so we should be up and running.
If I may ask, I'm in the village
Mhm.
and my neighbors and I already got
Yeah, we did it
message.
for the whole town, and then the village wants to do it separately. For the
separately. Oh,
village.
okay.
Yeah. So other than that, the Climate Smart Community Task Force, I think, received everything that we need at this point for the energy. It was an appraisal. So thank you to everyone for getting that and putting it together. And I have not yet met with Cornell to talk about the room, but because it was canceled due to the weather, but we have until the 25th to have them come up here and take a look at everything. So. All right.
Thank you, Lou. Councilman Granville,
I have nothing to report at this time.
Councilman McCann.
Same here, nothing to report.
I too would like to thank Rod and Martha and actually the whole code committee. Thank Luke for putting that together. We did it in a record-breaking time in one quick meeting, and it really went well. I'm talking about the sunset clause. And I'd also like just mention that we had the privilege of attending the Millard Fillmore fundraising dinner over at the Columns, and we sat as an entire town board. Martha joined us, but it was a great event. Usually Supervisor Bach takes the brunt of it, but this year, he appreciates you coming along. Or
I'm an easy mark. What do you want?
But it was a great evening, lots of fun. It's always good to laugh at yourself, and it was very nice.
Sure.
Next is audience 2, an opportunity to address the board on any topics that may concern you. Anyone wants to step up to the mic? Seeing no one.
Any comments on Code Red with the youth of the nation?
Youth of the nation.
No, I don't think so.
All right. Next is staff reports. Rod, do you have anything you want to bring up? Would you mind stepping up the mic unless it's just one quick sentence?
Rod, sitting on Library Court, as I said, you stole my thunder, Chuck. I want to
I'm
thank the
sorry.
board and Martha, code enforcement, Liz Cassidy, and the other members of the ZBA for putting this together and your cooperation in getting it passed. it will be a win-win for the residents and the town of Aurora. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rod. Chief, anything you'd like to say? Dave? Liz? Okay.
We're gonna run into ourselves coming into the building on our way out.
Next, we have the approval of the abstract. I will be recusing myself. Can I have a motion to approve the abstract?
So moved.
Motion by Luke,
Second,
second by Joe. Any comments or discussion? All in favor?
aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion by Jim, second.
I never second it, ever.
Second, I didn't want to break your streak there, Cal
Second by
Ripken.
Joe. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you for coming.